what's up? Welcome back to my kitchen, and today I'm going to make my very favorite dish, chicken biryani. If you're a bachelor, if you're a kid, or if you're a beginner, this is the easiest method. You follow it, you get it. Let's start with marinating the chicken. Marination is very important. So here I have half a kilo of fresh, juicy, tender chicken. This is without skin. You can also use it with skin. So here I have 1 tablespoon of red chili powder, 1 tablespoon ginger garlic paste. Now I'm going to add some salt to taste. Now I'm going to add half a cup of curd. As you see, these are very simple ingredients, but the taste will be grand. So let me give them a good mix. Here you can skip the curd and add some lemon juice, but since the curd which I have added is sour, I am not adding the lemon juice. Did you notice I didn't add turmeric powder, but if you wish to, you can add 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. See how beautiful the marinade looks. I'm gonna close the lid and let it marinate for an hour. More the marination time, more the better. You can also keep this in fridge if you want. While our chicken is getting marinated, let's get our chopping done. Done. Here I have 4 onions which I have sliced and 3 tomatoes which are chopped, and I'm gonna puree them. And here I have some fresh plucked mint leaves which I'm gonna puree with the tomatoes. The only thing I don't like about biryani is the tomato pieces and the spices and the mint leaves which come in middle, which is why I'm blending the tomato and the mint leaves. This is just an option. If you want, you can chop the mint leaf and tomatoes and add them. This is done. I'm gonna roast some fragrant spices and make my own biryani masala. I have a heated pan here, so let's dry roast the spices for the biryani masala. I have 5 cinnamon here, around 10 pieces of cloves, about a quarter piece of nutmeg and 2 star anise, cardamom, a teaspoon of jeera, cumin seeds, a teaspoon of coriander seeds, that is dhania, and a teaspoon of fennel seeds, which is saunf. Now I'm dry roasting this. We have to dry roast this until it is fragrant. It won't take more than a minute. This is done. Once this cools down, I'm going to blend it into a fine powder. Now let's start the preparations. I'm going to make this in a pressure cooker. I'm going to be working with half a kilo of chicken and 600 grams of rice. Cause we are a family of 4, this is our dinner. The pressure pan is hot. I'm going to add oil. This is groundnut oil. You can also use refined oil. This is 2 tablespoons of ghee. Biryani calls for a little more oil and ghee, so no worries. This is approx 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil. You see the fumes, the oil is hot. Now let's add some onion. No, I forgot to add these spices into the oil. This is Javatri. Doesn't it look like octopus? I'm adding 2 of these, some stone flowers. Let me show you. just put all this in oil. Keep the flame a little high. To saute the onions. I'm going to add 4 sliced green chilies. You can increase or decrease the chilies according to your taste. And now we are going to add some salt. Remember, we have also added salt in the marinade, so we have to be careful. This is just for the onions to get sauteed properly. Now I'm going to add the tomato and mint puree. Friends, I should have added bay leaf in the oil, but no issues, I'm going to add it here. And 4 small pieces of bay leaves. And one more thing, what happened? I'm forgetting things today. Added a teaspoon of ginger garlic paste along with the onions. Remember, we have also added ginger garlic paste in our marinade. I'm going to saute this for 2-3 minutes. And to add the chicken. The chicken looks wonderfully marinated. So let's add the chicken. Now again I'm going to keep the flame high and saute this on high flame for a few minutes. Doing so, it will seal the juices. I'm loving the color already. Wow, it looks so beautiful. Dense, rich color. Now I'm going to keep the flame medium high and close the lid and let it cook for about 10 minutes. And now let's blend our spices. Our biryani masala is done. Looks so fragrant. Now let's add it to the chicken. Smells gorgeous. Did you realize we didn't use any ready-made masalas except for red chili powder? I also wanted to add some shahi jeera in the oil, but I didn't have shahi jeera at home. Mix. Let me keep this closed for another 5 minutes. I'm going to be making my biryani with jeera zamba rice today. It's a highly fragrant rice, but you can also use basmati rice. I washed the rice well and soaked it for 15 minutes. The chicken has been cooking for 15 minutes, but the chicken is not completely cooked. It's about 70% cooked. Wow! Look at that. Time to add water. This evening, my mother had made some soup and I had some vegetable stock left. I didn't want to waste it, so I'm using this and going to make a healthy biryani. No issues, you can add plain water also. The ratio is for 1 cup of rice, you have to add 4 cups of water. 4 cups of rice, so I'll be adding 8 cups of water. You can also add chicken stock if you have. Best time to check if this needs any more flavoring and seasoning. I'm going to taste. The vegetable stock, it tastes wonderful. Now I'm going to add a special touch. This is Kevada water. Dabur Gulabari Zaika. This will make our biryani even more flavorful. It's optional. I've added around a tablespoon. Now I'm going to add my soaked jeera rice. I'm going to mix it nicely. Let's close the lid. I can feel the steam. Let me put the whistle on. I have kept the flame high and I'm only going to allow 1 whistle. Let's wait. We have a perfect biryani ready. This is the moment of truth. Get the rice. Once I mix this, it's gonna be perfect. And before that, let me remove all the spices because I told you I hate spices. I'm gonna use my hands and remove them gently. Let me mix this and show you. Gently. I can't wait to dig in. It's so hot. Chicken has cooked beautifully, nice and juicy. It's so yum. The rice has cooked perfectly. It has a good aroma. The taste is fabulous. If I have to describe this in one word, it's legend. Biryani, just the way I love it. I'm enjoying my biryani with raita. And you know what the best part of this biryani is? It's free of hurdles. Now if you see this rice, you won't stumble upon any spices. It's free of spices, so no disturbance. I hope you love this video and this recipe. So please like, share, subscribe and hit the bell button for notifications. And do try this biryani. Bye. Bye.